Alex Collier, Letters from Andromeda, January 1996. Publisher's thoughts. Well, it has finally arrived. A new year that promises to deliver changes that will touch and affect our very existence. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. It is our pleasure to present to you Volume 2, Number 1, the second ever issue of Letters from Andromeda. While it was our intent to have mailed the newsletter out by the end of January, both the Colliers and ourselves found our respective lives caught up in many exciting tasks. My wife and co-publisher Debbie has the very hard task of putting together this newsletter. She recently purchased a new computer with all kinds of new toys and functions that she has had to learn how to use. I can say with utmost assurance that future issues will take on new features and looks. Our intent for this issue was to deliver more from Alex's Andromedan friends, besides and more. Over the years, Alex has received a lot of information that he now feels needs to be shared. This is the basic intent of the life of this newsletter, to share with those of you who have a desire to learn more about ourselves, our ancestry, and our friends and foes from the stars. January was an exciting month for Alex, who was invited to Dallas, Texas, where Alex presented a 2-day intensive workshop that resulted in a new 5-hour-plus videotape that mixes old and new information together in what turned out to be a very exciting event. Alex recently was contacted by Valdemar Valerian of the Leading Edge Research Group and was informed that Val had received a copy of the Dallas videotape, and that he had transcribed the entire 5 hours of tape. Val's purpose for the call was to ask for permission to publish around 39 pages of text in an up-and-coming Leading Edge research journal. Later in the month, Alex did a 2-hour lecture for an organization called Global Sciences. Carla informed us that in her opinion, this lecture was Alex's absolute best. And guess what? We have video. What makes this tape so exciting is that Alex's latest New Moon and Mars slide presentation is included. This video is a must for those who are interested in what Alex is currently sharing when he makes a lecture appearance. Another exciting development we wish to share with all of you is that Alex was invited to contribute articles to the very popular and internationally circulated Connecting Link magazine. We feel very honored that Susan Konikoff, Connecting Link publisher, caught Alex's Andromedan lecture during November's Las Vegas Hololive Expo both fresh and informative. Look for Alex's first Connecting Link contribution in March's issue number 32. I don't want to give away the content of the article, but think about motherships. Alex's follow-up article is going to be just as exciting, since it revolves around New Moon and Mars information and photos. I want to take this time to thank each of you who have sent in your subscription for this newsletter. It is our intent to bring to each of you exciting information from our friends the Andromedans. They have shared this information with the utmost love and compassion for us, even when there is no obligation to do so. On the other hand, we are giving to all of you our love and bring forth this information so that we can all learn together and then share with others and so forth and so on, in the hopes that we can all make a difference as our world quickly heads towards a bold new change. For now, we wish you all our love with the awareness that our shared intent within all of creation is indeed the glue that keeps each and every one of us focused together in creating this beautiful reality. Love, the Robinsons. A perception of intent, dictated by 4,000-year-old Visayas to Alex Collier. Please know that the intent and desire to hold and create your world is extraordinary and incomprehensible at times. We would like at this time to share our perception with you regarding our ideas of your intent in creating this reality. Please note that everywhere in our universe there is specialization. The creation of physical life, as we perceive it, was the idea of experiencing a true physical impact of your thoughts, desires and your belief systems, and how they extend outward into your world. You've been conditioned to perceive the outer reality, but truly it is only a reflection of the real inner reality. Your physical world is only a projection, a holograph of your deeper inner intent and values. Through your patterns of intent you have formed a grid of ideas made manifest. Your intent and belief systems have come together to create and form all structure of matter. Through your intent and values, and the medium of senses, you have duplicated a visible representation of your inner desire. What you see is only a copy of you, not the real intent. You are only perceiving this reality as outside of you. A reality in which you control, are a victim, etc., etc., etc. Your senses or perception is convincing you of the solidity, stability and permanence of your physical matter. Because in the higher dimensional levels, where your intent is created, no such physicality as your world exists. The point of physical life, the lessons learned before the reincarnational cycle ends, is thought creates reality, Every thought, desire and belief you hold form a vortex of intention, as you continually create yourself. Time is a construct, a parameter of your existence, a reflection of inner events, not an ultimate reality. In dealing with time, some objects have virtually no permanence in time. Perception: we have been conditioned to believe that our senses perceive outer reality, but truly they reflect an inner reality. Our perception of the physical world is simply a projection and dimension. Example of real perception: what are the most important values in your life? What brings the deepest satisfaction/joy? Alex said love. The respect of children. The respect and esteem of my peers. These are important values in our world. Versailles then said, Alex, show me love. Give me £1 of self-esteem. Toss over to me our dignity. Deliver to me the children's respect. I can't. What truly matters most in life can never be expressed physically. Your five senses, for all of their exquisite interpretation of the physical world, are in fact meaningless when it comes to those values that give life its deepest meaning.